Dog Pound Rants, baby. Let's go. I'm Z-Man, A-Dog. He's not going to do the intro with me. He's sitting out in protest. That's 2 times now in 3 weeks that he is not going to participate, which understandably so as the performance yesterday. But let's get to the intro. I'm not going to talk about the Browns yet. We'll get to that. Let's talk about the Canes, baby. The Canes. I mean, where's this picture here, boy? Woo! That's right. That's right. Bernie, baby. The Bernie's Canes. Another victory. A 50-15 win over South Florida. Early on, it looked like South Florida was going to give them a little trouble, but didn't happen like that. Let's go, Canes. And High's Cam Ward, who I'd like to see in a Browns uniform next season, would be nice. 24 completions of 34 attempts, 404 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. He rushed for 43 yards. And what can you say? He was ACC quarterback player of the week again. And this Friday, they got Virginia Tech. Final score is going to be 75-0. Let's roll.
Cleveland Browns, Dog Pound Rants. Will we be happy or sad?
Welcome, everybody. Hey, we're back. Dog Pound Rants. Yeah, as Z-Man told you, I sat out the intro. I am in protest
Yes,
of
he
this.
did.
I'm in protest of this whole regime. The whole regime. I am done with it. My opening statement for this is, I was a fan. I started being a fan in 1972 when my dad took me to the game, the Bears, and of course they got their ass beat then too. And through the years, we've seen this. We've seen this over and over. It's like a bad, horrible B minus C minus movie that we're watching over and over and over and over again. I'm watching this movie over and over again. You know what? And I just don't believe in this regime, this quarterback. So that's all I got to say to just start. I'm just finished with it. Z-Man will have a different take because he's more of a diehard than I am.
I'm a diehard.
Like I say, my fandom has gone way, way deep inside. I don't even know where it is right now. So I'm not even going to talk about it. Go ahead, Z-Man. What do you have to say on opening? First,
let's drink some dew, baby.
Let's drink some dew.
That can is really getting killed.
This is pretty much, yeah. This is the Browns can. This is what it looks like when they lose.
Love them, no matter what. Mm-hmm. They're my team. They're my team.
I don't love them. Go ahead, Z-Man. What do you got
my
to say
opening
as an
statement
opener?
is I'm going to do something totally different for my opening statement instead of bashing or trashing or positive. You know, I am a very positive guy. I love the Cleveland
positive,
Browns.
Z-Man.
Go Browns as always and forever. But let's go to congratulations to Phil Dawson.
All right, Phil.
The kicker, and Jim Donovan, the voice, being inducted into the Browns Legends, the Ring of Honor. Both of those guys are phenomenal. And unfortunately, Jim Donovan wasn't able to be there yesterday because he's having issues with his leukemia, which is horrible. So Phil Dawson actually inducted him into the Ring of Honor. So that's something positive. And one thing I want to take away, I knew Phil Dawson was special. We won 2 games. The 99 inaugural season was the Saints on a Hail Mary from Tim Couch to KJ.
All right.
And then
Kevin Johnson.
And then in Schittsburg late in the season against Bill Cowher's Steelers, after they had destroyed us on opening night, we were the Sunday night opener, if you remember. But he kicked a 39-yard field goal for the win, baby, in Schittsburg. Woo! And that's really what I want to say. Congratulations to Phil Dawson and Jim Donovan. That's
Jim
my
Donovan. All right. 2 legends. I remember Jim Donovan. Oh my God! I remember listening to him on the radio, and his calls are amazing. His voice was the Browns.
Yes, it was.
If you think of a radio voice for a team, Jim Donovan was the Cleveland Browns. He is the Cleveland Browns. Let's go! Damn it! That's good. That's
awesome. Dawson, baby, too. He was always that snow game with Derek Anderson, and it was just him hitting 50-yarders. 50-yarders in the snow, man.
Yeah.
Dawson was money.
Money. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with the coaching.
Woo!
Z-Man will tell you, I wasn't in favor of Stefanski when he was hired. I wasn't in favor of him coach of the year. I think his coach of the year is bullshit. It's bullshit because you know what? He had a Flacco and he had a Baker. 2 great overachieving quarterbacks those years. It had nothing to do with him. He sucks. He was clueless yesterday. I mean, with that 3 minutes and 40 odd seconds left, he's using his last 2 timeouts before the 2-minute warning, which makes no sense. Even if, and after the first down, they stopped the run, they would have got the ball back with 2 timeouts in 2 minutes at least. I would rather have that than 3 minutes and no timeouts. His calling was awful. And why do you have a coach like Dorsey there? He comes in, he was there supposedly cooking up these schemes and new different offensive schemes, and he puts them together and what? Stefanski grabs them all and puts them in his stew and calls them. Dorsey's absolutely doing nothing on the sidelines on a fucking Sunday afternoon. Why? Why get rid of Van Pelt? At least the Van Pelt Stefanski thing seemed to be working a little better. I don't know what the hell's going on with Ken Dorsey, but Stefanski, as coach, you need to fucking give up the offensive play calling. Give it up. Schwartz, the only thing I have to say about Schwartz, his swag is gone. It took him to like the fourth quarter, I think. You could see it. The fourth quarter, you could see where he kind of figured out, what the Giants, a horrible, hapless team, was doing to kind of slow him down a little bit. But the first half was a disaster. Schwartz has had a couple disastrous games here. He's not the greatest coach that we thought he was, or at least I thought he was. That's my opinion on coaching. Go ahead. I'm done.
The coaching, when opening kickoff, we smashed them. We recovered it. Delpit recovered it, and then I even turned to A-Dog and I said, I wish we'd gone it to the end zone, and we did. And I loved that play call. The rest is mediocre and just, not getting guys, in my opinion, into a rhythm at all on any of our offensive. We have talent. We do have fucking talent over there. And not to get guys involved that should be involved. And we'll get more in that when we talk about offense. Schwartz swag is, I have to disagree a little bit. First half they did give up. But the second half, they gave nothing. And the offense just could not get anything going. I thought the defense played lights out second half, which they did. And we'll get more into that. We're going to get right into the offense now.
Right into the offense. Let's go. Give me some of that. Woo! Here's what I got for offense. Watson, you're done. You're over. You're through. You're finished. Kaput. Nada. You suck. $230 million guaranteed dollars out the fucking window. Thank you, Cleveland, for signing. I read something, I don't know if it's even true, where Barry kind of let out that he regrets signing him. Well, yeah, you should fucking regret it, and you should be fucking fired. If I made that big of a mistake at my job, $230 million, I'd be on the fucking, I don't know. They'd probably put me in cement shoes and throw me in the river if I did that on my job. So, like I say, I'm done with this whole regime offense, though. But Watson, you're fucking done. Let's get somebody there. Watson has no leadership. When he goes out there on the field, he looks like just one of the players. He looks like a lineman or some unspecific player. He doesn't have any. He's not rallying guys, calling them to the huddle, and there's no leadership that I see at all in Deshaun Watson. He's just a player. There's no spark. There's no life. There's no juice. You watch Josh Allen. You watch fucking Mahomes. You watch even Dak Prescott. I mean, these guys are big money guys, and they look like something when they're even fucking Justin Fields now in Pittsburgh. Are you shitting me? Pittsburgh just turned shit into gold. And I'm done with Watson, but offensively he sucks. Get rid of him. The fucking no identity to this team. Team as a whole, offense, defense, there's no identity. Everybody just seems to go out and try to do their job, and that's what I mean by try. They're just trying to do their job. I don't see any really. They're more practiced at doing their fucking celebration dance in the end zone, which was fucking disgusting. After the interception that wasn't even an interception, there's 30 guys in the end zone celebrating, doing this fucking choreograph. Why don't you choreograph some fucking plays to win the game? That's what I have to say. I'm fucking heated with this shitty team. I'm done with it. I'm so done with it. And this team, offensively, you have no wide receivers. I don't give a shit. Cooper was the only one who performed yesterday, and he would be maybe a second or a third on any other fucking high-ranked team. You think he'd be fucking number one on the Chiefs? Hell no. Buffalo? Hell no. They're not. Their fucking receivers are slow as fuck. They're not getting open. That's another reason Watson can't do shit. He sucks anyway. He throws it out of the field of play every time on a long. He sucks. I don't know. I could go on for days. I'm sorry, Z-Man.
No, you're
You have
good,
to listen to
dog.
my rant, but that's why
it.
this is a rant. A
That's
serious dog pound rant. Okay, go ahead. Offense.
I love it. Love it. Offense, big problems. Big fucking problems on that O-line. They're not just bad. They're fucking horrible. And I think that has to do with Callahan going with his son. And that O-line has no... last year there was a couple games we had one starting, maybe Wyatt Teller was a starting lineman, and we had the rest fill-ins. This offensive line doesn't have a fucking clue how to block. And I don't know how to fuck the stats on this game. I was gonna give some stats, but when Jerome Ford rushed for 37 yards, and that's a 3.7 yard average, and your number 2 rusher in that game, do you know who the number 2 rusher in the game was, dog?
It had to be somebody on.
Deshaun Watson. And he had 26 yards.
Didn't they have like 40
So,
yards the whole first half?
Deontay Foreman,
Shit.
he had 2 carries. This is really, really fucked up because Deontay Foreman's a performer, and get him the ball. And then Amari Cooper, you're right, dog. 86 yards, receiving 2 touchdowns. And you know who the number 2 receiver on the team was?
I don't even
You have
know
an
their
idea?
names. I could care less.
Jerome Ford with 3
Jerome Ford.
catches.
If that's your
He's
number 2 receiver, you suck.
You got Judy, Moore, Elijah Moore, Tillman, playmakers. Judy's a fucking playmaker, as he proved the week before. How are you not? There has to be a Stefanski distant. Let Dorsey call some plays, but it won't fucking matter because this O-line is atrocious. Batonio, Zinter, Harris. And we just got word Wyatt Teller's going to be out for multiple weeks with a knee injury. Also, DeJuan Jones is having an MRI. Hudson's having an MRI. Wills Jr. went out again. So that O-line, but it came together last year because Callahan knew. Our fucking offense, do you know who the fucking coach is there?
I could give 2
the
shits.
fuck
They
is
suck. Whoever it is sucks. This regime needs
Andy
to be
Dickerson. Andy Dickerson
Oh,
is
great.
our,
Good,
is
Andy
our
Dickerson.
offensive
Fuck
line
you,
coach.
Andy, you suck.
And you got to get it together because there's no... And that's the other thing, too. 8 fucking sacks.
8 sacks.
In fairness to
That's on the
Watson.
quarterback, too.
Yeah,
He's
holds
got
the
to fucking
ball.
move.
But in the fairness, man, there was some plays that Watson just dropped back, and there was just no... He had no chance to do
I
shit.
could care less.
8 fucking sacks. All right,
They
dog,
suck.
Go to defense.
Let's go to defense.
Let's go to the D.
First off, overrated. You know, they're not playing anything like last year. They're not looking anything like last year. Injuries. Garrett, fuck you, Garrett. You know what? Sit the rest of the season out. Then let's hope the Browns can trade you to somebody for a pick. You probably won't even get a first for him anymore because he's injury prone. He's in, he's out. He plays a couple great games and that's it. So to me, I'd rather if we could get a fucking first round pick after he's healthy next year, sit him out the rest of the season. It doesn't even fucking matter. The defense was awful. I think they had no clue what to do against Daniel fucking Jones and that team that whole first half and into the second. But it was like the end of the third, fourth before it seemed like maybe they were clamping down, giving us offensively a chance to do something. But the offense couldn't do anything because they suck balls. What else was I going to say? What was I going to say? I don't even know. I'm so fucking done with seeing the same shit. Since 99, I haven't seen shit from this team, really. Few playoff years. 3 playoff appearances in fucking 4 years? Fuck you. I'm done with it. But the defense, way overrated. That's really all I have to say. Overrated junk. Go ahead, Z-Man. Defense.
I thought the defense played well the second half. They shut them out. There was opportunities there. They got a fumble, remember, and I think it was the third. I think the Browns, the defense overall, but when you muster up 2 sacks against Daniel fucking Jones, there should have been more heat turned up on him, I believe, too, as he was sitting there. And when Daniel Jones, any quarterback gets time, you're fucked. And we were up 7-0, and the Hickman interception, as you pointed out earlier, the Hickman interception, and then I believe it was Delpit that got, Newsom got the roughing the passer call. And you're right, they were celebrating, and that shifted momentum from there, man, because the Giants just went on a tear from there. So defensively, I thought first half was shaky as shit. First half, second half, I thought they played good, but just we need more. You need fucking more. At this point, you need more. And that defense should have been cranked it up a little bit. And Garrett's having MRIs.
He's done.
His ankles, it went to his legs, and he was having an MRI today as we're taping, so we don't know the outcome of that.
No.
But I love Garrett.
He was carted out at the end
Miles
of the game.
Garrett, his motor always runs, man. And playing on two bad ankles, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done in Cleveland. If I was Cleveland, I'd trade him. I'd sit him out the year and trade him. But you know what? Like I said, if the defense practiced their motherfucking skills and their fucking, what do I want to say, their endurance, so they don't get fucking hurt, and their strength, so they don't get hurt every play, because every fucking defensive player is hurt all the fucking time on this team. I don't know what it is. The trainer, their fucking strength coach sucks balls. Get rid of him too. But you know, they practice their fucking dance moves in the end zone more than they practice their goddamn plays. So fuck you, Cleveland. Okay, we're going to special teams next. What special teams? I saw nothing yesterday. The return game is disgusting again. They cut the one guy that was giving him returns in the first game, Darden. They cut him. They cut him. No special teams. What? Did we have... D-Hop didn't do any fucking kicks. We had no field goals.
He missed one.
He missed one. So special teams, fuck you. What special teams,
I like
Cleveland?
Bo.
You suck. Your team completely sucks all three facets.
I thought Bo did good. He had big punts. And I thought the opening kickoff with Delpit smashing Eric Gray. And then we scored 11 seconds. 11 seconds to get a touchdown on the board, and then it kind of shifted. So, I mean, special teams, let's give them a little props, too, because they did give us 7. They did shit, and I mean, it is what it is. The special teams.
Okay, we're going to underperforming players. That's
shit.
pretty much the whole fucking team. I don't give a shit. This whole team, this whole organization from top to bottom has underperformed. It's just going to be one of those years. I can see it now. Just one of those years where everybody's either hurt, done. Watson's probably going to end up in fucking jail anyway because of all his bullshit. And, you know, maybe Jameis Winston can come in and play. At least he's got some life, some spark, some heart, and emotion. He's an emotional quarterback with maybe some kind of leadership skills that we could use right now. Why they didn't go to him in the second half, I don't know. I know, because they paid this knucklehead $230 million to play, and they're not going to sit him, which is a crime in itself, not to mention anything else. But anyway, yeah. Where was I going with this? Underperforming players.
You said every fucking
the whole team, the whole coaching staff. And, you know, everybody bitches about Haslam, but that motherfucker, all he does is sit up in his box and pay money to build this fucking team. He listens to all these morons, Dee Podesta and Andrew Barry and Kevin Smith. He listens to these 3 fucking stooges and pays money out. This whole fucking Watson thing, Andrew Barry's fucking fault, is a fucking joke. Fucking joke. So anyway, I'm done. The whole organization is underperforming. I'm sorry, Z-Man.
No, you're good.
I'm so fucking hot.
We're all frustrated today. Even me, as a die-hard, love you to death team, and I do love this team, and I'll be there again next Sunday rooting. Underperforming, it has to be the O-line, really. And the offensive line is atrocious right now, man. They really are. And you got to get better. Get better. That's all I can say. That's all I could say about that.
Get better. Get well soon, Cleveland, because you still suck. Since 99, you
should have called in a sick day yesterday.
Here we go. Are you ready? Let's shout this out.
Hero
Clown. All right. One of my favorite segments. You want to go first with this? Go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it.
You go first.
Hero of the game. This is fucking easy, in my opinion. The voice of the Cleveland Browns being inducted into the legends. Jim fucking Donovan, baby.
That is a hero.
Sorry, brother. Let's go.
I like that as a hero. I love that.
And my clown. And what was his name? Andy Dickerson. I don't usually do clowns.
Who the fuck is Andy Dickerson?
He's our old offensive line coach.
Who even knows this guy? He sucks.
Find a way to put it to fucking together, no matter who's in there. Callahan last year, no matter who was in there, plugging them in and plugging them. Let's go O-line.
Why did they get rid of Callahan's my question?
Well, I think he went with his son to coach.
Oh,
His
well,
son
that's
became head
smart.
coach.
Because he's probably going to win a Super Bowl over there. He's never going to win in Cleveland. And that's one thing. So anyway.
Hold on, A-Dog. A-Dog's Hero Clown, baby.
All right, here we go.
Your
Here's
little
my
intro, brother.
My hero of the day. You're not going to believe it. I'm going with Daniel Jones.
Whoa,
He's my
okay,
hero.
okay.
You know why? Because you know what? This poor kid, you know, there was a talk at one time with them flip-flopping with the Giants, getting Daniel Jones and them getting Watson. And there was a talk about that, which now I wish that would have happened. He's a big dude, big arm, strong motherfucker. And he showed yesterday
He's got some weapons.
he's got talent. He's got fucking talent. And a couple of those runs he did, one was called back, but he's got good legs too. So he's my hero of the game because, believe me, nobody on Cleveland looked like a hero to me yesterday. Zero. They were zeros, not heroes. And my clown, I don't know, man. You know, I could name the whole goddamn team clowns. I just, it's the word clown to me. Everything yesterday was below clown. Calling anybody a clown is too good right now for them. So I don't even have a clown. There you go. Daniel
appreciate
Jones.
that,
Congratulations for the win, Daniel Jones. I'm big enough to admit when somebody's better than the rest of our fucking team. There you go. All right, here we go. Z-Birds megaphone play of the game. I can't even imagine. Well, I can only imagine what it. I can think what it is right now. The only play of the game.
All right, here we
Here
go.
we go. Go Z-Man.
You ready?
I'm
Here we
always
go.
ready.
Opening kickoff. It's up. Delpit with the big hit. The Browns get the ball. The Browns get the ball. Woo! And that's, you know,
That was it.
that's the game. That's
The first minute of the game was the best part.
And then the touchdown right after, electric, baby. The place was rocking. I even turned to A-Dog in my seat and I said, we're going to fucking roll them. And it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
You know, I know better, and he knows I know better. But anyway, there you go. That was good, Z-Man. I like that. Awesome calls today. Awesome calls. I'm just very bitter, upset.
I understand.
Fed up.
I'm not
So,
exactly happy.
I'm
with
not
the
a
outcome
happy
of this
guy about this
fucking
team.
game.
I'm more
But we are
well-weathered.
1-2, still in the mix.
That's great.
Still in the fucking mix.
That's great. So notes, you know, I was thinking, you know, quarterbacks, we really haven't had a quarterback since Kozar. I don't give a shit what you say. Okay, so Baker took us to the playoffs one year. That was a fluke. You know, he was good, but then he was out, and then they played him hurt, and they fucked him and kicked him out. And then we had a Joe Flacco off the couch come in. And who was the other guy that got? Oh, Couch. Couch got us to the playoffs one year. So you know what I'm saying? Since '99, since Bernie Kosar, actually, we haven't had a quarterback. How do teams find us? Like, look at Justin Fields in Pittsburgh now. And, you know, all these quarterbacks that were drafted ahead of our quarterbacks. You know, like, you know, we could have had Mahomes. We probably could have had we could have had Allen. We could have had all these guys. They actually
Sam
drafted
Darnold.
Garrett over Mahomes that year. But looking at it now, I'd rather have fucking Mahomes. Garrett was hurt
Could
so
have had
much.
Sam Darnold.
Look
I
at
love-
Darnold.
Darnold's a
A
beast.
change of scenery for like his fifth team or whatever the hell Darnold, and now he's playing his ass off. What about Andy Dalton yesterday? He led the league in all quarterbacks.
Veteran quarterback.
Veteran quarterback.
We had one last
Andy
year.
Dalton. Browns could have had Andy Dalton for
We
probably
had a veteran last
$100,000.
Joe Flacco
He
was
sucks.
in the house.
So I was looking at the list of quarterbacks too that the Browns have had. So there's no order. Tim Couch, you know, Baker Mayfield, Derek Anderson, Colt McCoy, Whedon, Charlie Fry, Brady Quinn, Jacoby Brissett, Jeff Garcia. There's a list here of quarterbacks.
Robert Griffin III.
I mean, yeah. Look, it goes on forever. You know, Pittsburgh, what have they had? Like 3 quarterbacks since '99. All right. You know, it just shows you what our team.
We also could have drafted Big Ben, but Butch Davis
Yeah.
said he came
That's
from a
right.
smaller school, so he wouldn't produce in the NFL.
How many bowls and years did Big Ben stick his foot in our ass?
He wanted to because he was an Ohio guy.
And he should. I'm glad he did now.
He always said he would have loved to play.
I'm glad he did. So, you know, I was just thinking about all the quarterbacks, and then I'm thinking about this fucking stadium bullshit. You know what? It wouldn't bother me. I know it bothers you. It wouldn't bother me if they moved this team to fucking Kentucky. I don't care if Cleveland Browns move the Kentucky Browns. I would not care. Right now, if I watch the rest of the season and it goes like I think it's going to go, I could give 2 shits. So basically, that's my closing statement. Move the Browns to Kentucky. There you go, Haslam. Good idea.
There you
Probably
go,
find
there
a nice open field with a great, spot to put your stadium and all your other bullshit. Go ahead, Z-Man. I'm sorry. I got a
you're
rant.
a dog.
It's a dog pound
I'll
rant.
say this. I said it last year. There's times during the season you got to become men. This game, we're going to Vegas now. The land of sin.
It's not
but
what happens in Vegas
stays in Vegas. But we got to go down there and beat their ass to get to 2-2. Set up the rest of the way because this is a very, very fucking important game coming up. That's my closing statement. Really, is we got an opportunity ahead of us. I'm a fan forever until I die. Till they put me in the fucking ground, with my fingers up. That's what we're gonna do. I'm hoping we win 2 of the fucking Super Bowl.
Good luck.
But I believe, this is the most important game we've had in a while since last year when the Niners came to town, and Big Balls Walker won that game. So that's my closing thought: is go get the fucking W. And what was the other thing? Is
what else you got?
Coach also said we're just not good enough.
Oh, gee, no shit, Coach. He's brilliant.
So
this
get good.
Fucking brilliant.
Somehow get that O-line.
Yeah.
We got to have the running game back, too. You can't have Deshaun Watson, the second rusher. You can't have it.
It makes
just
no
can't have it.
I mean, you have Ford and Foreman. I mean, Foreman, where was he? Deontay
2
Foreman.
carries yesterday.
He was kicking ass in the last game. You figured they'd hand it
Because
off
the
to
game
him
plan, A-Dog, I think
30 times.
he doesn't know what the fuck the game plan.
Stefanski has no clue.
Turn it over to
He's
Dorsey.
He's a fucking clueless coach right now.
Let Dorsey.
You know what? If he loses in Vegas, I'd tell him to walk the fuck back. I'd say, Stefanski, you're fucking fired. Haslam needs to step up and realize this guy's a fucking clown. You got Mike Vrabel there, a fucking awesome coach.
A lot of people talking about
Step him right into the fucking spot. And let Dorsey call the plays and go with that for a while. This ain't going nowhere with this fucking Ivy League piece of shit.
They're saying Vrabel out of
Stefanski is junk.
After yesterday, there's this talk that Vrabel could take over. They'll gut it. Because he's a very he was Dan Campbell before Dan Campbell. Vrabel. And they say they may gut the Watson and everything and then let him and Dorsey and Schwartz kind of run the team going forward next season. But that would be next year. And just start from well, listen, if we have the number 1 overall pick, you're going Cam Ward, number 1.
Cam Ward,
that kid
tank for Cam.
That kid can play.
We got to get
football.
shirts, tank for Cam, and I hope they do.
I'm not giving up on the season.
I have.
We're 1-2.
I have. I've given up because as long as they keep Coach Stefanski, which they'll probably let him play the year because he sucked. He has no emotion, no life. He's clueless on the sideline, and that's the team. No emotion, no life. They follow their coach. He's a bum. And if I hear him come out in one more press conference and say, we just need to play better and it's on me. We need to play better and it is on you. And they suck because of you. Because you're not giving them anything to work with. And you won't let your fucking offensive coordinator call the goddamn game once or twice to see what he can do.
You see Jim Harbaugh on the side. They lost. Jim Harbaugh lost. But in the weeks before, he's back in the NFL now with the Chargers. He's on his quarterback and he's getting them jacked up for the game. He does something good. You got to give these guys credit. And you got to...
I need more due.
Dan Campbell, he fucking always in everybody, but...
Yeah,
all right, A-Dog.
All right.
Let's go to some picks.
All right, who are we picking this week?
This is for Blitzkrieg. And let's do I'm just gonna do some random games here.
Okay, pick some random games.
This one's actually a really good one. Vikings go to the Packers.
Wow, Vikings
to
Packers.
Huge NFC North.
Yeah, you got Darnold and Love. I mean, Darnold's
out. It's
Love's out. Oh, that's right. He got
Willis, whatever.
Will sucks. So anyway, I'm going with the Vikings and Darnold, 38-13.
Whoa,
Come on, Darnold. Come on, Darnold.
It's a great story. He's the Flacco of this year.
He could be player of the year. He should be. If he gets him into the playoffs, Darnold should be the.
I'm gonna go Vikings also. I'm gonna go, but a little bit lower, 24-10. And I think Sam Darnold, man, he's showing it. He's showing it. What else
great.
we got? What else we got?
He's come out of.
This one's pretty good too. Chiefs go to the Chargers in LA.
All right.
That's a big one. Harbaugh just took his first loss. They're 2-1 still though.
Are you shitting me though? The Chiefs against the Chargers. I mean, I watched the Chargers a little bit. They look like fucking shit. Herbert's not all that anymore. So the Chiefs are just on another level, another plane. As long as Mahomes is upright and breathing behind center, they're going to win this game. 35-21. That's it. That's what I got. Mahomes is going to...
I like the Chargers in this one.
Okay.
Upset.
Good luck.
I like the Chargers 28, the Chiefs 24, and the referees don't get involved. Let's go.
All right, refs.
Fucking refs.
Suck.
All right, Sunday night
Sunday night.
in Baltimore, who got the victory over the
Baltimore.
Cowboys. Derrick Henry looked like he was rolling.
Right on.
You got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Baltimore.
All right, that's a good game coming up. Well, we're trying to think about Buffalo. I mean,
We don't know the outcome. We're
don't
taping
know.
on Monday here before the
before
Bills
the-
actually play.
before the Bills play
So-
tonight. So anyway, let me see. I mean, I dislike Baltimore anyway, and I do like Buffalo. I love Josh Allen. He's a beast. So Buffalo 31, Baltimore 17.
And Baltimore
that's
was
what I
hiccup
see.
that game away yesterday.
Yeah, well,
They came close.
Buffalo's another team that's kind
I
of
like Baltimore at home. I'm going to go 21-17 Baltimore.
Okay, you got it.
All right, Blitzcrog, that's
Here
the
we go.
picks. And now let's get to the meat that we
Meat and
need. It's a
potatoes.
must fucking win in Cleveland.
So we got the Browns traveling to Las Vegas. Viva
Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. And
Very good. It was good.
I'm glad we did that chant. You know what? Because I think they're going to win too. The Vegas Raiders
Whoa.
are going to win this just because Cleveland is hapless right now. They are in disarray. They have so many injuries. They have a clueless coach. The defense is overrated and can't make adjustments till it seems like maybe the third or fourth quarter. By then, it's over. So I'm going Raiders 28, Cleveland 10. I think they'll score their first drive touchdown like they always do, and then they're going to go to bed like they always do. So fuck you, Raiders. Let's go, the black hole. That's my prediction.
I believe there's a
I
gleam.
know what you believe.
There's
I
a gleam, gentlemen.
Gleam up your
Go
ass.
get the gleam, as quote Marty Schottenheimer, rest in peace. Another
Rest in peace, Marty.
Browns legend.
He was something.
He was great, and I believe
Where is he now?
I believe Cleveland sucks it up, and they go to Vegas and get the dub because they have to. There's
I
no
believe they suck
your backs are to the wall. You go 1-3, and you're looking at
Done.
all that shit in front of them, and I believe the Browns get the win 28-14.
Okay.
I think the defense clamps it up. I think the defense
almost
actually
opposite my pick.
gets a pick six in this game, and I think the Browns go to 2-2 and go with the Commander. They got a 3-game road trip. Yeah, this is actually good. They get away from Cleveland because they seem to play 0-2 at home, 1-0 on the road so far.
No.
And one thing that's good too, A-Dog, is our 2 losses so far to 2 NFC opponents. Yeah. That's good as far as the big scheme of things. So
Well, as far as the
1-0
AFC. But you know what? If you don't win at home, you're not going to win. That's my fucking theory. You don't win at home, you're fucking done. That's your fucking turf. You're defending your home. Your fans are paying hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars to come see your ass play. And you play like that, you're a disgrace. And like I say, I'm not supporting this fucking regime anymore. I'm not. I don't care. The only way I'll support them or come back in a little bit and believe a little bit is if they go to Jameis Winston or they go get somebody else. Because fucking Watson, the biggest fucking debacle of any trade, of any sport in history of sports.
Let's go Browns.
All right, fuck the Browns. All right.
Closing thoughts.
I already did my closing thoughts. I'm done with this.
That's it.
Well, we did that, kind of, didn't we? I said moving to Kentucky. That was my closing thought. Move this team to Kentucky. They suck. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what else to say about any of this. I'm done with it. We made our
I
picks.
think we get the dub in
Okay.
Vegas.
All right.
But you're right, A-Dog. To piggyback a little bit, I don't know if anybody watched the fans coming out of the stadium disheartened, disgusted yesterday. I don't know if you've seen that.
I've heard it. I've heard the radio shows. What I'm
bad.
saying here is light and tame.
It's bad.
compared to what some of these fans are saying on the radio to these fucking places.
But you're in and you're out and you're in and you're out and you're in and you're out and you're in and you're out. They're showing
Shit.
You gotta, I don't know. Last year was fun. It was a fun year. It was a fun fucking ride. This year you think, okay, it's business now. It's fucking business. Now we're going back, shifting again, kind of to, we'll win this week. Big win against the team we shouldn't be. Then, you got to play consistent football, man, to win in this league.
They never do.
You have to be consistent, get W's, and win at home. Our dad always said you win all at home, half on the road.
Yeah, that's what I say.
You're a champ.
in.
You're in the playoffs.
All right, so here we are, Dog Pound Rants. I'm A-Dog.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like
and I
and
didn't get to any comments or shout outs, and I apologize. I'll make definitely a
We'll do it
fucking
next
effort
time.
to new people. We say down a ball, Matt. What? There's other ones who actually been putting stuff down. We got new subscribers,
Oh,
which we
good.
fucking like.
Perfect.
And
Subscribe to this shit because we put a lot of time into this.
we do make an effort each week to come to your house, and
We'll
if
come
you
by.
want,
We'll make dinner.
We might tailgate at one of your houses.
That
for
would
a
be
game.
awesome.
That would actually.
And
be
we are
kinda
going to
fun.
try to get to the Muni lot with a camera. You know, we go to the Muni lot, but we'd like to get our camera out there
And do a show.
from
That'd be
the
nice,
Muni
man.
lot, and maybe even a little bit in the stadium. That would be awesome before the season shits the bed. I pretty much know what's going to happen. But anyway, all right, please like and subscribe. You know what? In the immortal words of our Father,
Start the fucking game! Woo! Let's give away. Wait. Hey, we didn't even do
I was
one.
going to be done.
We didn't do one. Let's do it.
I
man.
can't even do it.
Let's go. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Roof, roof. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Roof, roof. Woo!
Go to Kentucky.
Kozar's Canes, baby.
Love Kozar.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Let's go, Browns, let's go, Browns. Let's go.